What's up, Foodie fam? It's BB Shea. Hope you all are doing well. So Matt and I recently had an opportunity to sit down with actor and comedian TJ Miller before one of his shows here locally. You may know him from Deadpool, Silicon Valley, any of the other movies that he's been in. Weirdly enough, he sells peanut butter and hot sauce on his website. So naturally, we were like, hey, let's get together and try some. So he let us come and sit with him before his show, try his peanut butter and try his hot sauce. So yeah, here's the conversation that we had with TJ Miller. Hope you enjoy.
So I was a Skippy guy growing up, and I did open up the camera. So I was a Skippy guy growing up, but now I only do all natural peanut butter, and there are a couple different ones, but in my rider is a jar of peanut butter. People are like, your own peanut butter? It's like, no, this is not, as you'll see, this is not everyday peanut butter. This is special peanut butter. And so they give me organic crunchy, and this is, once again, it's lightly sweetened, which I don't like. I don't want that. So that has, it's not a favorite. It's like, where's the ingredients? See, they try and hide the ingredients.
Mm-hmm.
Organic sugar and salt. So I don't like that. I want to taste just the peanut.
Okay.
Now this is different. But I always get this comes in, and I used to have a comedian, Cash Levy. We have a podcast called Cashing In with TJ Miller. Cashing with TJ Miller. Comedian Cash Levy has been the host of a show, but he can't get any guests. So I've been the only guest for the last 7 years. So I got this for him, and that goes well with peanut butter. I often eat bananas and peanut butter. What do you eat peanut butter with?
Normally for me, I like it with graham cracker. I do like a peanut butter and banana sandwich.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Chocolate chips.
You push
Straight up. Yeah, take a spoon,
put
peanut
chocolate
butter, and
chips
then
in
dip
there.
it in chocolate chips, yeah.
That's fucking delicious. So which one do you guys think you're going to enjoy?
All right, let's see.
I'm excited about the cherry chocolate.
You're excited about the chili chocolate. What about you?
We got the chocolate coconut. I like that. Yeah, chocolate coconut. That seems to be up my alley.
This is the cherry chocolate.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
TPB&J.
Peanut
butter.
better.
Peanut butter.
It's not peanut butter, it's peanut better. TPB&J.
Is this a healthier
better.
alternative?
No.
Okay, good.
So
That is not why you made it.
Not why
Okay,
we
so I would say we should start. Well, you know what? You guys decide. I know what you're
I know, if you know us, Matt has a tree nut allergy, so
Yeah.
there's one that he cannot try, which is...
I cannot have this one.
the
So
chocolate
let's try
coconut.
that in front of
Let's do
him,
that
and then
one
he
first,
can
yes.
feel like...
Excellent.
talk about-
I will sit here and suffer in
We
silence.
can talk about how awesome it is. So.
Yeah, exactly. I just want to say, next time wait until we both put it in our mouths. Is this the first time
I'm
you
not
guys have
used to
fucking
this.
done this? What's the deal?
I'm not used to it.
Is this supposed to be a foodie podcast?
Yeah,
This is why he does it
Three
solo.
Yeah.
He does his own thing.
Yeah.
He's a
Pretty
rebel.
I want to say I have been fasting for 67 hours. So I've been eating since Wednesday at 11:27.
Why?
I was going to wait for this food.
Oh my gosh.
And now, instead, I'm going to break it right here. Click.
I'm so honored that you would do that for us.
Yeah, because I want to. Let's breathe. You know what? Here. Grab another little scoop.
Okay, yeah. There we go. Wish that
Alright,
that
ready?
first one didn't happen. There we go.
Totally edit it
Show
out.
you- Yeah. All right, ready? Let's try it.
Typically, I'm not a chunky peanut butter guy. That's different.
It's different.
And the chocolate in it adds great flavor to it. I don't get a lot of coconut though.
Yeah, now there's a lot. I was going to say it sort of starts with coconut for me. Then you're biting the chocolate, it sort of finishes chocolatey.
Yeah.
And the almonds are chunks, so that just really adds crunch, but
Yeah.
a little bit of flavor as well.
That is delicious.
So, you like it?
I really do.
Oh my god, it was the
That is
best thing I've ever
fantastic.
had.
Best peanut butter I've
Thank
ever
you.
had. in
Wow,
my entire life.
delicious.
It smells great.
Oh,
It
delicious.
smells
Put
great.
your hands in it. You
I'll
can
try
feel
it.
it. You can feel how delicious it
I'm-
can be if
I'll
you can
try
put
to-
it in your mouth.
I'd like to see your show tonight, so I'm not going to
That's
also
perfect. All
do
right,
that.
so let's do cherry chocolate.
Cherry
next. You're
chocolate.
excited
All
about
right.
this.
All right, I'll get a scoop and I will wait.
Lance, I need you to get some of this later, buddy.
Yep. I will wait.
There you are.
Dig in. What made you want to get into the peanut butter game?
I love peanut butter. So this has real dried cherries, and it's the peanuts are honey roasted beforehand, and so it gets kind of it's sweet. But then the cherries are like a little. Well, we'll see.
Mm.
Yeah, did you get a cherry? Did you get a cherry?
I did get some cherry in there. Yes.
I did get a cherry.
Yeah.
I
You
was
do
not-
without the cherry.
Yeah.
I was not expecting it to be. I was expecting more of like a flavor of cherry and not an actual like, oh, I'm
It's
biting
an
into a
actual cherry,
dried
yeah.
cherry.
I would
You're
have
right.
never
Could have
thought.
been a cherry puree, but we wanted actual cherries.
I would have never thought peanut butter and cherry together.
Really?
But that works really nice.
Doesn't it feel? Take one more bite with a cherry. Make sure. See, there's no cherry in there.
Find
Gotta
your
get
cherry.
Find the cherry.
Find your cherry.
What is going on with this guy?
All right.
Is he drunk?
I
All
would.
right. Now tell me, do you get any peanut butter and jelly to it? Try another one. There you
I
it?
got the peanut butter and jelly because to me that's what it's like peanut butter and jelly with a little bit of chocolate, almost like it was dipped in chocolate.
That's what it is. It's the peanut butter.
And peanut butter jelly is one of my favorite sandwiches.
It is that and tuna fish sandwich on white. I'm gonna get better now. All right, now we could have gone. I just realized for me to be fasting and then eat this right now is the worst. Like my sugar, like
Just spiked straight up. All right.
What do we got here? Again?
So this is the toffee,
Toffee
crispy.
crispy.
Toffee crispy. Okay.
So where's the peanut butter made?
It's made in Indiana.
Okay.
It's by a family, the last name Weed. And so they did it, and then we collaborated, because I tried some of their peanut butter somewhere. Somebody sent it to me, a good friend of mine, Dustin Chapin, very funny comedian, sent it to me, and I thought, God, this is so good. I wonder if these, because I was doing the hot sauce, I said, I wonder if they would, and they were huge fans, and we're like, yeah, let's do it.
Nice.
Here you go. Tell me what you think about
Toffee
this in
crispy.
comparison to the others.
The crunch is more pronounced than that one.
Rice
I
crispy.
like the crunchy.
So
The
of
toffee
these, this is
yeah.
my version of a crunchy peanut butter.
Yes.
This to me tastes almost like a dessert peanut butter.
Now, you didn't get that from the other two.
No.
It's interesting because people say all three of them are. I'm gonna have this before I pass out.
I got you.
Please do.
Good
You
Lord.
can, you can put that on top of some ice cream and be straight.
Yeah, like that. That's
That
what I'm
does
getting
go
with
on
the
ice
coffee.
cream. People
Yeah.
love that. Now you can
Yeah.
eat all of it out of the. But I've never done this.
Yeah.
But chocolate cherry on a toasted white bread
Yeah.
as a sandwich.
Mhm.
The coconut almond. I like that straight, or you can put that on a banana split.
Ooh, okay.
That does sound
Tropical.
good.
And then this I just eat straight out of the bar, out of the jar. Out of the bar too. I'll eat at the bar.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And then you're kind of then you're on your way. So, thank you guys. So, what do you think all told? What do you think of the peanut
I
butter?
think my favorite is the chocolate. I'm just a big chocolate fan, and the chocolate chunks and the peanut butter just adds a lot to it. They're all fantastic. All have great flavors.
See, to me, if I were putting one of these on like like toast or bread or something, I would go for the cherry because it does have a little bit of the jelly in it. But that toffee was so sweet and crunchy. That one to me is one I would just grab a spoon and just go to town.
Let's go to town on. Lance, you want to try it real quick? So we
I'd
can
love
get
to try.
history?
I never had any before.
There you go.
I would love to try it. Fresh spoon.
Yeah.
Which one? These are all three.
Yeah.
All three.
So, coconut, cherry chocolate, toffee crispy.
How do I try all three? Just like dip my spoon back in.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, we're double dipping.
We're from Denver.
This is cherry chocolate.
Yes. Did you get a cherry?
I don't
Go
think you
back
got
in there
a
and get a
cherry
cherry. You have.
You
Don't
gotta
even
fish around
swallow
for
it.
a cherry.
Get a cherry.
Spit it back
Get
out.
a cherry somewhere in there. There's got to be a cherry in there.
That's around.
There it is. Go for it.
Nice.
I love how wrapped with
Nice.
attention we
Yeah.
had. I was going to say that.
Analyze the
Was
cherry.
it good? Nice.
Nice, go. Nice.
Put that on the jar. Lance says nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's more. I got more of a cherry aftertaste because you eat peanut butter and I bit in the cherry afterwards.
There you go.
So I felt the cherry after. Nice, nice. It's like yeah, it's like a surprise after kind of like a desserty.
Unless you shoved into the cherry. Every bite is different.
And I wasn't
Team
listening-
PB&J, peanut
Yeah.
butter.
I wasn't listening to what any of you guys said because I was looking over my jokes so I don't bomb once more. That's more my coffee crispy.
Yeah, that's
That's your
my
speed.
favorite.
You gotta love
But
it.
you have too much of it, it's too sweet, and then you go back to the coconut.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, dip it. They should have dipped that banana in there, or not.
Now,
That's too
what's
much
the
for
chunk here? There's a chunk here? What is that?
Chocolate, baby.
Chocolate and almond.
This might be my favorite, though. One
Coconut
second.
party.
One
You like
second.
coconut?
I do. Mmm. Wouldn't mind getting that with a cherry.
Uh-oh. Did we just create a fourth flavor?
Let's see.
Cherry chocolate?
Oh, cherry there. Hold on. Okay.
You gotta get the cherry.
That's the way. Chocolate cherry. Yeah. Chocolate coconut, cherry. Cherry chocolate.
Put those together in your mouth.
That's what you want. Yeah.
Okay.
That's what you want.
A nice little peanut butter concoction. I like
Can I have a banana?
What?
Yeah,
of
I
course.
can eat all those.
I'm gonna try. Do you guys want a banana also as a palate cleanser?
Obviously, you've been in movies. Your first movie was back in the early 2000s. Cloverfield, was that your first?
Yeah, 2008.
2008. Okay. So, my question for you is, what sparked you to want to get into, acting, comedy, that kind of thing? And then, throughout your time doing that, has there ever been like an item that you've seen in a movie that was like a food item that stood out to you?
I liked in the films I was doing.
Yeah.
Well, I loved film, and my father and I watched films, and Steve Martin made my mother laugh, and so I just kind of wanted to do some semblance of that as I was growing up. I think that was a big part of it. But as far as food, which is why we're here, I remember that I thought it would be funny, and she's out of my league, if we were all sitting together in the concourse terminal talking about this girl and Jay Baruchel and what's going to go on with them. I thought it'd be funny if my lunch was a plate of chicken nuggets and a plate of pizza. Was how that went. But it was on each knee. They were like paper plates. And I remember I did that, and Jay Baruchel, who had been in many movies, he'd been acting since he was a kid. It's really something else. And he goes, "Oh man, you're gonna be so sick." I was like, "What are you talking about? Like, I love pizza and I love chicken. What the fuck is wrong with this?"
Yeah.
And I proceeded to realize that we would have to do like 12 or 15 takes, and I have to eat at the exact same place each time, and have to do it when the coverage isn't on me. Because if they catch some of me not taking a bite at that point, the audience watching, you'll see it sometimes in movies. You'll be like, "Wait, what?" It just like jars you because it doesn't look like real, like you're looking at something real.
Yeah.
And so they had to bring a spit bucket, and in film you just take a bite and then you spit it out, and they bring you a new one, and then if it's your second bite, there's already the prop guys like take it, and they have a thing to take bites out of the pizza. Make sure that it looks real when they start from that part of the take, and it's really funny. So that was my first like, whoa, food. And I think it made me eat less in films, because nobody's ever like, why aren't they eating right now?
Yeah.
It's it kind of, so I the one thing I then ate was in Silicon Valley. I would eat ramen noodles, and I had a sort of a famous scene where I clipped my hair back and I eat ramen noodles, and I ate so many ramen noodles, and I was like, I'm gonna be fine with this, because I had to keep slurping them. And I think the spit buckets are just gross, and it's kind of gross to the crew to be like, oh, I've made an artistic choice. Clean my bucket, child. Like, I think that's a little bit gross. So that was the other one where I really tried to power through those ramen noodles. But it's always something delicious, and then you eat like it 5 times, you're like, I will never eat this again.
So is that how you feel now about it? You just can't. You have to space it out a little bit more now. You can't just power through pizza and chicken nuggets anymore.
No, I just think I don't eat very much. But if something calls for it that would be funny, even if I come up with something that isn't in the script that's funny, then I'll do it. But like that toffee crispy, I think I'm good on that for a while. That used to be my favorite one. Now I'm more of a cherry chocolate guy. But I don't get high on my own supply. Like the only time I eat this shit is with you guys.
Yeah.
If I keep it in my house and I come home drunk or high, that's it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat all of that.
Right.
Well, it's good that you have your own.
Yeah, I know the guy that can give me more for
Exactly.
free.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's great. That's what I want. More for free.
You've got a solid connection.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. So, has there ever been an instance on camera or off camera that has been food related that stands out other than your instance of like the spit bucket and anything? Is there ever, or even if it's not a film that you're in, just something on camera
Yes, I was
that's
gonna
food
ask,
related?
what's your favorite food scene?
Oh, I mean, of course, it's Eddie Griffin in the hot tub with Deuce Bigelow, Mel Gigolo.
Mhm.
He's in there, and he always wanted to be eating in the hot tub, so he's eating ice cream. The ice cream falls into the hot tub, and it's like, damn, where is, like, it's just very funny, and everyone has heard the story of him being like, I just want to be always eating when I'm in the hot tub.
Yeah.
And so it's great. So I thought that was a really funny bit, and it was really memorable. I think a lot of people basically just remember that from the movie. That's how memorable it was.
Sure. Is there?
Come on in.
The chip basket.
Yay.
You.
You're cool.
Oh, those look amazing.
And they're homemade.
Oh my god.
Love
Put some
that.
hot sauce on those bad boys.
What do you think we're here for?
What's the plan?
Okay,
Yeah.
so what are you going to say?
Well, is there? So for me, when I was growing up, I always watched. There was a scene in the animated movie, a Goofy movie, where they ordered pizza, and it's like the cheesiest pizza. They pick one slice up, and there's all this cheese. And to me, that's always stood out as just an iconic food scene. If I could ever go and try one food from a film, it would be that. Do you have that?
We did this doc on. We did this doc on Chicago and us doing stand up there, and also all the food, sort of our history there. Chicago landmarks. It's not. It'll be on my YouTube channel soon, but it's. My favorite thing that we filmed. We have a director, like cinematographer, and it was pulling the Chicago pizza, the cheese pull, and trying to see how far we could get that. And just filming that was so amazing. So I completely understand what you mean. That is very iconic.
It's always stood out for me. So your hot sauce. We
Let's
talked about a
get
little bit of
into
the
it.
inspiration for the peanut butter. So the hot sauce came first.
Yes, it's much like the egg.
Hot take. Hot take.
So, pass.
What do you have? We got three
All right.
different flavors.
Whoa, these are so fresh that they're
Extreme
like,
gangster
Those look
heat.
incredible.
Look at this.
That one's definitely gonna be the hottest, and then Chipotle. So is Chipotle
I
the
would like
most
to try one of those,
of
yeah.
the sauces? Is
Chipotle is the
most
least
mild?
hot.
Okay, so we'll build our way up.
Yeah. I love that you guys set these up. Like, look at them with the labels. We're back.
Well, I just flipped them so I can.
I
make
don't
sure
know
I'm
if that's
grabbing the right
true,
one.
man.
These are incredible.
Go to the tape.
Love to review the
Wait. Do you eat a chip regular first?
I
I don't think so.
For a base?
Oh,
No.
all right.
just a baseline of
I know what you mean,
chip
but-
heat.
No.
This is gonna. The flavor comes through. Oh yeah, Daddy. Oh, the flavor comes through.
All right.
Little Chipotle.
This is the worst thing I could have done after this fast.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. It's our
3
show.
days. 3 days. Yeah, I'll forever remember your show as the worst idea
Yeah.
I had.
You agreed to it, man. All
Okay,
right.
ready?
Yeah.
Cheers,
Cheers.
everybody. I don't know about you guys, but I always feel like I could have used a little bit more. I recently put this on an entire breakfast that I did from 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
And I was like, I can't get enough of this. It's so good. What
Yeah.
do you guys think?
Yeah, that is.
Is it hot to you guys at all?
No, that to me is.
A little bit.
I know,
No, a little bit.
but you're
See,
like
I'm
that.
not good at
You're
this.
like that.
So,
He's a baby.
yeah.
To me,
He's a sweet darling baby.
I think there's a difference when it comes to hot sauce in making something that's hot just to be hot, or hot because it's flavorful.
So this was supposed to be Chipotle. Was supposed to be. I love the Chipotle flavor, but none of the hot sauces are hot. So
Mhm.
just Chipotle sauce. Even Tabasco doesn't have a very good Chipotle sauce. So I wanted Chipotle, but it was still hot at the end. So if you really caked it on,
Yeah.
then you would feel it. But yeah, then the next one is meant to be your everyday hot sauce. It's like
Alright.
Tabasco done right.
Extreme
Habanero.
Gangster Heat is our next one.
Now,
here.
is this your everyday hot sauce?
Depends on the day. These
Okay.
are all for completely different things.
I got you.
Well, that was good.
What was your
So
favorite
You don't
barbecue?
necessarily keep the peanut butter at home. Do you keep the hot sauce at home?
Oh yes.
Okay. All right.
I don't really use any other hot sauces. I always try and experiment and try new ones, but none of them are really as good as mine. I haven't found any. I like this one, Fighetti, which
Mhm.
is this. Oh, great, TJ. It's really going well for me with this goddamn thing.
Hot sauce injury, is that why we're in the sling?
Exactly.
He's next.
Okay, you
Sweating.
ready?
Yeah.
Ready?
Here we go.
Cheers.
Yeah. That definitely has your more classic hot sauce flavor there. Yeah.
It's nice. Now, all these are meant to sort of have the spice be a bit of an aftertaste,
Mm-hmm.
and they're different lengths of time. Like, I don't know how hot he thinks it's hot.
He thinks that.
Are you a big hot sauce guy?
I love hot sauce. Yeah.
So it's not very hot, but it's very flavorful.
Yeah.
And the other thing about this is, it's good business practice also, is you can do it more liberally than other things. Like, that's like Tabasco sauce. When I put Tabasco on something, which is not very often, but when I do, I still like it. I'll really, lower it down.
Mm-hmm.
But Doug Lins, who helped make the hot sauce, the genius behind it, the wizard of heat, he told me that Tabasco has too much vinegar in it, and now it kind of ruined it for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I hope it ruined it for you.
Next time I have
let's
Tabasco.
try this.
All right. Super,
All right.
super heat.
All right. Yeah, this is
He's already, it's hot.
Yeah, there it is.
yeah.
That one got me in the throat. Yeah.
I'm so excited to watch you try this one because I know how horrible you are at trying stuff like this.
This will be the end of the podcast, by the way.
Yeah.
Get a banana ready.
Anything after this will just be me and TJ.
Waters over here. There you go. This might not help.
Perfect. Thank you.
Okay. All right. So I have a lot on here. I would recommend that you just put a little bit.
Yeah, don't do that to yourself.
That'd be it.
Okay.
All right, you guys. This is called fucking intense ghost pepper type shit. It's meant to be a flavorful, hot sauce. You get the ghost pepper flavor, but you get the heat also.
Okay.
Cheers. There you go. And if you need it,
I definitely get ghost pepper.
it's so good.
That's
Wow.
almost.
That's amazing flavor.
I'm getting there's like a tangy citrusness to it.
See that? Ghost pepper is closer to, it tastes like, do you ever have banana peppers or those sort of yellow bell peppers?
Yeah.
That ghost pepper is a little bit more like that, and those have sort of a citrusy taste. Is it hot for you? It's hot.
Can you talk?
See, I don't see it as really hot anymore.
It's not crazy
Right.
hot,
I'm good, thank you.
but
on
it's
that.
yeah, it's got a little heat to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How are you doing? You want to do one where you really cake it on there?
Yeah.
Both of us will?
Yeah.
want to?
Yeah. Give me a little bit more. I think I had way too much dip for my chip, or too much chip for my dip.
So you need more dip, less chip?
Yeah.
That's fair.
Or dip was chip. I am sweating.
Cooling off.
Let me make it clear.
That's good though. I like it when you get the sweat like right here, under the eyes.
Yeah. It's got a great flavor. It really does. Like, as far as the flavor goes, I think that's my favorite.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
I like the flavor on the extreme gangster heat.
Really?
This one, but I love the citrusness of this. And
Yeah.
I don't think that's a word, citrusness.
Citrosity.
Citrosity.
I love
Yeah,
citrosity.
Yeah.
Everybody loves
That's what he was going for with that, citrosity.
I love it. Well, you guys, thank you so much.
Thank you for having us,
TJ,
TJ.
man.
If you want to get any of these fine products, you can find them at tjmillerdoesnothaveawebsite.com.
.com.
At tjmillerdoesnothaveawebsite.com.
And these are my
We'll
best
link it.
friends. I'm not
We'll
here.
link
You heard it here first.
We'll
yeah,
link it. TJ, thank you, brother. Appreciate you, man.
Enjoyed it.
Let's eat.
Yeah.
Is that the end of it?